Yeah, and congratulations to Gabby on that engagement. Halala, halala. All right, Dr. Darren Green, getting back to our health chat this morning. We're talking about the importance of breastfeeding. Is there a correct or incorrect technique of breastfeeding?
I think the first thing that people need to realise, it needs to be a comfortable position for both the baby and the mom.
Okay.
So the environment needs to be peaceful, quiet, needs to be a well-lit room in terms of not bright light, it needs to be a relaxed environment for both. It needs to be a quiet environment, preferably. And then obviously the technique involves obviously the mom latching the baby onto the breast. And
yes.
The process of latching is a very complex technique where you actually get the baby to actually swallow a large part of the front of the breast, not just the tip or the nipple itself, yes, but to actually put its whole mouth over the entire areola, which is the dark area around the nipple.
Yes.
And that process obviously is a practicing technique that is assisted primarily by a breastfeeding sister that most hospitals offer, okay, that does around and helps you with that technique. When you'll find it shouldn't hurt, obviously, when it's latched properly, but that's why, thank goodness, babies don't have teeth, Kat.
Yes, okay. Listen, we have a call on the line.
Sure.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hi, sorry, who am I speaking to?
This is Marita.
This is Marita. Thank you so much for speaking to us, Marita. What is your question or your comment?
What happened to me one day was when my baby was born. I had a lot of milk. And they actually asked me if I will be able to give milk to another baby. Okay. Is that healthy?
Great question, my word. So
yes,
donating your milk to another mother who might not have enough milk at the time.
Correct. Yes. There are actually organisations that do that. A lot of the ICU, neonatal ICUs, actually buy milk from companies like Milk Matters, for example, where moms that have excess breast milk donate it. That milk is then taken through a process of being sterilised, screened, etc., for HIV, for other infections, etc. And then it's actually administered or given to neonatal prem babies that weigh under 1.5 kilograms, for example. Okay. So incredible, and moms need to be aware of the fact that if you do have too much breast milk, you know, every drop is useful in our country, and you can make a difference to those that don't, and to babies that are undernourished, yes, and premature. So good question.
Wonderful. Marita, thank you very much for that call. Let's talk about, it's called mastitis, am I saying it correctly?
Yes, yes, yes.
What is that, and exactly how does it affect breastfeeding?
So a lot of ladies develop painful, sore, red, swollen breasts during the process of breastfeeding. Because of the cracked nipples and so forth during that process, they often get what's called a skin or a skin surface introduced infection, which travels down the tubes and then causes, obviously, redness, swelling, and infection in the soft tissue of the breast and the tubules. That can lead, if you don't treat it properly, to a breast abscess, which is like, obviously, one giant pimple, but inside the breast. And that can obstruct then the flow of milk out of the breast. So it's important to treat and to carry on expressing milk even when you have mastitis, even when you have a breast abscess.
Yes.
You need to keep those ducts moving. And there are lots of techniques, from physiotherapy to cabbage leaves through packs, and obviously that we need to implore to try and improve that situation.
Okay. Well, Doctor, thank you so much. We could have carried on and had this chat for hours and hours, but thank you very much for keeping us abreast of things in this Health Chat Tuesday, as we usually do. And, of course, we'll be doing it again next week, Tuesday. But right now, let's head on over to the ladies.